Hey, what's up, guys? We are back again for the best deck for Dark Elixir in Clash Royale. So this is a brand new game mode that is introduced into the game. If you guys don't know what it is, reading the description right here, Dark Elixir flows into the arena. While standing in Dark Elixir, all troops are super raged, but they take double damage. So basically what it's saying is you're going to take a lot more damage, but you're going to deal more damage. And super rage might mean that the cards themselves move faster. I'm not sure if that's the case, but we'll find out. So generally what I'm thinking is if you're going to take double the damage, you're going to probably want cards that die in one hit anyway. Because if you're running a whole bunch of bait cards and they die fast and it doesn't necessarily even matter because they're going to get one shot, then, you know, if they're taking double damage, it doesn't matter because they're going to die. So you're going to deal more damage with these cards like, you know, the wall breakers, the firecracker, the goblins, the bats. So you're just going to get the benefit without receiving the negative. This is a deck that finished like number 5 or so in the world. Yeah, no, rank 5 in the world last season, so it's a really good deck. Mainly, you don't even have champions, you just spam firecrackers. It's a little bit stupid, but that's how you play it. You have a cheaper card cycle. When they removed Mighty Miner, which was typically in there for Ice Spirit, and they removed that so then they could spam more firecrackers on the field. As dumb as that sounds, it's successful, and a lot of top ladder players were playing it. The best people in the world were not using champions just so they could spam more evolutions. Same thing with Royal Giant players, they were not running champions. If you want to run champions and you're like, wow, I'm playing into a lot of bait decks, well, maybe you can use Royal Ghost, Mother Witch, Firecracker, have a whole bunch of answers to bait cards with Heal Spirit and Rage as well, and just plow through your opponent's bait defenses. And then alternatively, you can just, you know, run the Firecracker Hog Rider deck that everyone in the world has played. I know that everyone here probably hates this deck by now. When I read YouTube comments, because I read every comment that you guys have on after the VOD or after the stream or after I upload my video at 3 p.m. Eastern every day, you guys have said that you hate this deck more than anything. So let me know if there's a deck that you hate more than this in the comments, and I'll be checking it out because most people hate that the most. So there's going to be 3 decks that I'm going to test out, and then obviously if you guys have comments or suggestions, I'll take a look at those as well. I'm excited to find the best deck for the challenge. Let's jump right into it. So first deck that we're going to be trying out is this one. You don't even need champions or substitutions, just the Firecracker. And I would encourage you guys to run the Firecracker Evolution, the Barbarians Evolution, or the Royal Giant Evolution. I finished 1,500 in the world last season, or no, I stopped playing at 1,500 in the world last season, and I think I finished 1,800 in the world without even playing the last day. Okay, let's take a look at the Dark Elixir and see if this works for us. Does it rage up our stuff, or does it have to be planted? Oh, so I guess our units already had to be there. That's kind of interesting. I'm going to have to log here, and we'll see what's cooking. So this guy is spamming the emojis. I wonder if it's actually going to benefit us, because like if we drop units inside, like there's no cosmetic change to the card. Oh man. Oh wait, there's no cosmetic change, but it does actually benefit it. I don't know if you guys saw, but those things are moving fast. Dude, that Dark Goblin is a nuisance. It is a nightmare. Yeah, so I think that we had the right decision to go and run a whole bunch of... Oh no. Oh no. Okay, it's back. Thank goodness. Oh no, it's gone. I'm sorry, guys. Sometimes my recording software does do that. I'm going to go and fix that really quick. We should be a-okay now. I'm very sorry about that. But yeah, essentially, the Dark Elixir infected and infiltrated our game. And then, you know, we couldn't see anything. But look, the wall breaker should rage up. Oh my gosh. That did so much damage. That was actually incredible. That was really funny. So I'm going to go in for the Firecracker here and see how that does against our opponent. I can also go in for goblins so that I don't take as much damage. Ideally, we're going to be okay. I hope that the Firecracker ends up killing the fire spirits, but you never really know. Yeah, it doesn't look like it wants to. Furnace seems really annoying in this game mode as well, so maybe you could run Furnace instead of Bomb Tower if you wanted. Spawners just seem really strong. Because if you drop the spawner within the radius, like, that might just be better, actually. The more I think about it. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. My Firecracker is straight up missing out here. She'd be missing all the time. We're going for goblins, and then we're going to go for a log. I hope that we don't lose our... say less. Say less, says that. That's crazy. Yeah, I wasn't really mentally prepared for that. Maybe you have to go drop Teslas on defense or something. I'm not sure. But anyway, there's one thing for sure. Bomb towers are actually quite good. The Firecracker Evolution has to be able to put in work. We'll see if we can pop off. This start has not been optimal, to say the least, with the issues that we had with our gameplay and then also that. But it is what it is. They go for goblins. We're going to go wall breakers. So far, I mean, not a good start for us. Not a good start. Ideally, we wanted to spam a little bit more effectively and think through all of our decisions, but it didn't really work out as planned. I'll just say GG, and we'll play better in the next one, and we'll make it happen. We're going to be testing out a variety of different decks, and we'll play better in the next one, and, you know, see if that deck works better. Also, I'm not going to step on my cord anymore, so that you guys don't have the black screen. I am so sorry about that. Yeah, that was my fault. Dark Goblin is really good in this mode. Yeah, Dark Goblin seems extremely good. I do think that Dark Goblin could be good, but I don't know. I kind of want to run the Evolved Firecracker just because I think it's better. We can log on top of the Dark Goblin and then just use our bait card counters. Oh, you know what? We could run Electro Spirit instead of Ice Spirit as well, because that will be able to counter a whole bunch of bait cards faster, right? How long does it take? Oh, it just immediately gets the Dark Elixir. Wow. That should have locked onto the tower, I feel. Anyway, totally fine. We're going for a bomb tower here. The bats are going to give us a lot of value. Solid stuff. I'm thinking that maybe Furnace is better. You guys let me know. Pump is good in this game mode. How is Pump good in this game mode? Let me know, because like I'm trying to build the best deck with the community. If we can build something even better than this, that would be awesome. Trying to come up with the best deck for the challenge that will be coming up soon. Oh wow, Lumberjack though. That was scary. Not gonna lie, that was actually a little bit scary. I'm gonna go Wall Breakers again, and we'll see if we can get some nice damage. I'm gonna go for a Monk. That's totally fine for us. So running a fast cycle deck like this, you definitely have to think a little bit more, I guess. Also, by the way, the people that we're going to be playing against are around similar skill level as me, so they're all going to be pretty good at the game. Most of the people that you get matched into are going to have the same trophy count and or finishes or something like that, so not necessarily going to be the easiest stuff in the world. All right, so we should be okay. Pretty good goblins. Oh my gosh! Oh, goblins are goated. I've never seen a card move that fast in my life. I've never seen a card move that fast in my life. Goblins speed ran. That was insane. I felt like the game was like on 2 or 3x speed. That was really whack. Dang. All right, let's just go in for wall breakers and split them and see how well this works. Dang, that's seriously crazy. Yeah, if you don't have cheap cards, you're just going to get screwed. Oh, I want this Firecracker. I want this Firecracker to get it. I want the Evolved Firecracker to get it. Also, the Monk, most of the time it will miss the Firecracker. Oh, I don't know if you guys know what I mean, but sometimes the Monk ability will not end up hitting the Firecracker, and the Firecracker shot will just bounce just far enough away that it won't work. It's really sad when it happens to you, but pretty funny when it happens to your opponent, obviously. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right, I think we have to switch up our strategy. I think we do be switching up our strategy right now. We can also run skeletons that are evolved too. Honestly, evolved skeletons bait might not be the worst thing in the world. Oh my gosh, bats too. Dang. Okay. Okay. I think I underestimated our deck as well. I think anything with like an air card that moves fast is ridiculously good. Also, missing the Lumberjack does not feel good. I have to go wall breakers here and then go bats again. And then we have our evolved Firecracker actually. So let's see how this works. Dude, look at this. Look at this. She's going to hit it again. Oh my goodness. Crazy. Want to go goblins? Wait. We're going to have to force out so much elixir from him. This is so funny. I'm just trying to make sure that we didn't get black screen again, because sometimes that does happen. This guy's even going to have Monk for our... yeah, he's even going to have Monk for our bomb tower to kill the bomb tower a little bit faster, which should typically be pretty bad for us, but... No, we're still chilling. We still be vibing out here. Oh, wait. The wall breakers? The wall breakers? Yes! Despite this guy having a Lumberjack Monk freeze stack, we still won. Maybe the first game was a fluke. Maybe the first loss was a fluke. I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, this guy was Ultimate Champion. He's definitely a pretty good player. I don't know. This was his deck if you guys want to check it out, if you want to play that. This was the deck that he was playing. It was interesting, to say the least. I don't think it's got great balloon answers, though. Like, imagine he plays into this, where the guy has Freeze, Monk, Inferno Dragon. Like, all these cards that are really annoying. He doesn't have enough air defense for that. So sometimes it just happens. That's a cool sweater. Where'd you get it? And are you going to do a fan meet? Yo, dude, you didn't see half the sweater. Look at that. We got the Evolved Barbarians right here. I love it. Definitely one of my favorite sweaters I've ever had. Like, seriously, top tier stuff. So I played Evolved Barbarians and I finished 1,800 in the world. And, you know, I feel like we got to give them some respect today. If you guys are wondering what the deck that I used to finish 1,800 in the world, the video, or I guess the live stream, is the last live stream that I did. And I'll put the link to that in the description. I'll put a full video of the deck that I used to get 1,800 in the world. And I'll also show the live stream as well. So there will be 2 different links, the live stream and the full video. Check those out if you want to see more on the deck. The deck is actually going to be this one. Evolved Barbarians. They're so good because they can bait out the fireball or the poison, and then your graveyard or your skeleton dragons get a lot of value. Also, freeze with Evolved Barbarians. You can just like ransack your opponent's entire defenses if you freeze at the right moment, because the Evolved Barbarians, they increase their attack speed and their regular speed with each attack. So if you freeze your opponent's stuff and your Evolved Barbarians can't die, then your opponent's going to take so much more damage. So I love freezing this deck. So anyway, that was a little bit of a tangent. Thank you for the $5 donation. And then let's go through this. We also got some other donations as well. Let's make sure that we read everything else. Oh my gosh, dude, $50 from Kai. Dang. Thank you so much, man. You didn't even say anything with it. You just dropped a fat 50. Huge thank you, man. That's crazy. Wow. All the money from donations, as you guys already know, they go back into the channel so they make the videos better, and then it goes back into the editing process so we end up getting the best videos I possibly can create. So thank you, Kai. Really lots of love. And then also Ken Labar says, have a great 4th. Love your positive content. This fast game mode is right up your alley. Yeah, it is. Definitely one of my favorite game modes that I've played. I was kind of confused at the start because it didn't aesthetically rage the cards. Like, the cards don't change. But if it's just in the rage, if it's just in the if it's in the little square, then it gets raged up. So we can go goblins and wall breakers, and I actually like this because we're baiting out a bowler there. That definitely does work. Oh, that is one of the hardest king tower activations in the entire game. I don't know if you guys know that, but I personally can't hit that. I don't know how to do it yet. So if anyone has any tips on how to hit that wall breakers interaction where you activate king tower, I do it 50% of the time, and I feel like it's very luck based. So if you guys are better than me and you are able to do that, let me know. Oh my gosh, Lumberjack is hurting my feelings. Wow, Lumberjack is broken sometimes. Okay, all right, we're still alive. We're still chilling. We still be vibing out here. I think if this firecracker just keeps shooting the tower, it would be hilarious. We gotta go for like bats or goblins or... Yikes, this is super scary. We're hoping that the ice spirit... Y'all did not see that surround. Oh my gosh. Oops. Oops. We're gonna give him a little bit of crying. We give him the sense that we've definitely lost. I mean, he's nice, maybe. I don't know. I'm really confused. You know, we'll take that. I'm not gonna fib. I didn't expect that, but I'll take it. Go wall breakers here and see if this works. If the firecracker can just like stay alive, that'd be a vibe. Oh my gosh, Lumberjack is so good in this game mode. Like, actually so scary. I think I probably need to put in guards instead of goblins, not gonna lie. I probably want to switch the deck a little bit. Goblins are good though. Goblins just make the, I don't know. Maybe for a simpleton like me, you kind of have to put in guards just to have that little bit of luxury of defense. Oh man, that was actually crazy. I think this deck is actually very, very, very good, but you have to be decent at the game, and you can't be like me. And if you mess up against Lumberjack or something, you're just screwed. It's good to identify that. We did beat it in the last game, so... Probably not the worst thing in the world, but... Yeah, I mean, our units just died there. I kind of want to try, something that has, like, Dark Goblin, Firecracker, that type of stuff. Or... Wait, I have an idea. Guys, I might have a plan. Let's test something else out. GG, well played to our opponent. I really did not play that very well today. Super deserved L. Kai dropping another 50. Oh my gosh, dude. Thank you so much. This is the best 4th of July ever. Dang. Dude, thank you so much. Wow. Man, he's out here. Also, you guys didn't I didn't answer where I got the sweatshirt. I got this sweatshirt from Supercell. When I visited Finland, they sent it. They let me get it. So that was huge. It was a lot of fun. Get cooked? Oh, dude, I 100% got cooked there. Not even gonna fib. Not even gonna fib. All right, so let's adjust our deck a little bit. So if you're dumb, maybe you have to do this. Maybe that's the strategy. You can also test out some other decks and come back to this. So E-Barb's, pretty good card. Not gonna lie. You want Snowball since we already have the Rage effect? Or can you double Rage? Oh, do the double Rage stack? Oh, we have to see. We have to see if you can double Rage it. I need to know. We gotta know. It has to happen. Do you think you'll ever get level 15? I'm purposely not leveling up to level 15 because I don't want to support their stats on upgrading their cards that quick because I don't want them to add more levels into the game. I'm going to wait as long as I possibly can before leveling up to level 15. All right, so we're going to go in for a monk here, and we'll see if we can make that happen. Notice how the Royal Ghost is super good. Royal Ghost is actually goated in this game mode. I thought he would have bait cards too, so I thought Mother Witch would be pretty smart. All right, so the Archer Queen is going to be a nuisance. I watched your videos and got better. Drops another 100. Oh my gosh. Dude, I'll be real with you. No amount of getting better in a video game is worth that, and I am so lucky that you are donating that amount of money. Like, for real, bro, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I feel like, I don't know, bro. I feel like I kind of gave you some advantage where, like, maybe no one else is allowed to use evolutions, and then you're allowed to use evolutions. That's kind of like the amount of money that you're giving me right now. Like, I don't give you that big of an advantage, bro. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm blessed. So, I genuinely feel like in this game, we probably want to be stuck with more firecrackers than we are. Probably not playing this the best. But the monk is going to lock on a tower. Look at that. Sheesh. All right, want to do this. Wait, raged up Hog Rider? Hog Rider might pop off. Not gonna fib. Hog Rider might pop off here. Yo, WBMJ, thank you so much. Dang. You know what? We could probably just run the Mighty Miner version because Mighty Miner, when it gets raged up, is really unfair. As you guys already know. Like, imagine Mighty Miner just, like, getting on the tower and then the opponent not having enough answers for that. Seriously, I think Mighty Miner version is probably better than the Bats version. You still get, like, the fast cycle, but the Mighty Miner gives you more defense against the Lumberjack as well. It's kind of nice. All right, we're going to go for our Firecracker as we were talking about before. All right, so log EQ does kill the Firecracker, but he missed, so that's huge. Firecracker's moving. All right, let's see. Let's see if we can double rage it. Can double rage work? Or we just get one? Oh my gosh, the E-Barb's on the tower. It doesn't even matter. Maybe it does matter, though. Dude! No! No! Oh my gosh, we killed it. I'm so confused on what's happening right now. All I know is Rail Ghost is ridiculously overpowered in this game mode. Wait. I'm going to lose. I can't kill that. My Firecracker is also not going to lock on the tower. If I rage, it doesn't do enough damage. No! Okay. I think we've realized something. In this game mode, it is nice to have buildings or defensive structures. So, I do not think we are going to run this deck. I'm glad that we're learning, like, what decks work and which ones don't. We will figure out the best one at the very end of the video. We never end these streams until we figure out the best deck. Fat L? Oh yeah, 100%. But, you know, when I'm figuring out the best deck or whatever, then it's not that big of a deal, right? The thing is, like, sometimes people are just afraid to lose and afraid to figure things out. I'm never afraid to do that, man. Also, like, if you look at my rank last season, 1,800 in the world, I usually finish top 2,000. So I know, like, with confidence that, you know, I'm not a terrible player. So if I lose and I figure out different things and I'm trying to figure out the best deck in a challenge, it's always a vibe from that perspective. Okay, so we can run this. What about Evolve Barbarians that are raged up? Is that going to be good? We figure out a lot of different things. Thoughts on the Mortar meta? I don't know if Mortar's going to be as good as we thought it was. We'll have to wait and see. I know it's going to be really, really good, But I'm excited to find out if it's going to be as overpowered as we think it will be. Okay, so let's see. Piggies rushing through, doing a lot, putting in work. We go for a firecracker here. And we might be able to just kill all the spear goblins. All right, arrows is pretty annoying. You kind of want to go for a fly machine inside the rage. Oh, no, not in the rage. Dang it. Go in the dark elixir. Comb your hair? Sometimes my hair just, like, falls down if I took a shower. Thank you for letting me know. It's a little bit messy right now, for sure. Thank you for letting me know on that end. Oh, no, it just keeps falling. Well, it is what it is today. We will try to fix it as we go, but if it do be that way, it do be that way. I'm not going to take time off stream and then, you know, do that for no reason. All right, we're going to go for arrows here, and then we'll see what else this guy's going to do. Obviously, if he's going to go in for, like, a skeleton king and stuff like that, we kind of want to go in for a goblin cage in the middle just because it's going to be able to protect us. We can also go in for, like, a firecracker as well, and then... I mean, he's going to have arrows in his deck, right? So that's going to be a bit of a problem for us, a bit of a nuisance. I think having the goblin hut generally is pretty smart, but what if people are running Hog Rider Earthquake? Because Hog Rider Earthquake is definitely not bad in this game mode. Yeah, I mean, Hog EQ might just be the play, straight up. Like, might not be a bad decision. Zappies are quite good at stunning, so the Valkyrie's not going to be able to lock onto our tower. And then he's not going to go and spamming the other side. He's just going to go for a firecracker, which we should be able to arrows quite easily. Good games. Also, WBMJ, thank you for the $5. I don't know if I shouted you out, so I just want to say thanks. Hi, Jake. You are the best and genuine YouTuber. Hey, let's go, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much for the support. Is Expo dead in this meta? Expo is not dead. It's still finished at the top of the world, but it's a really hard deck to play. Because if you think about it from this perspective, if you're playing Expo and you're playing against someone that is going to also, whenever I see this, like, purple thing on the map, and I'm, like, looking through my peripheral vision, I'm thinking it's going to be, like, a graveyard on my tower. I'm, like, freaking out for a sec. But in reality, it's not. So that's always a vibe. I'm going to go in for Royal Hogs, go for Fly Machine. But, yeah. People have this perception that a lot of times... what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. I thought it was going to be graveyard on my tower, and it wasn't. So that was pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I don't know what else. I think there was something else I was going to say. I'm not sure. Oh, yeah. Spotters are really good because you can get a lot of units on the map at once. Pretty annoying. Arrows coming down, so I got to go in for Royal Hogs, just a body block. I'm going to eat a ton of damage from the other side. We're going to go for a Fly Machine here. I genuinely think Skeleton's evolution might not be bad. Like, I'm thinking the Skeleton evolution might not even be slightly bad here. But imagine you can just, like, get evolved Skeletons on the tower. Oh my gosh, Super Saiyan, $100, dude. Y'all need to chill. I don't deserve this. Y'all are too nice to me. I don't want Kai to have all the glory. So when is your play versus me video? Oh my goodness. Guys, let's go. Hell yeah. Thank you so much. Wow. Wow. That's actually incredible. Thank you guys. Y'all have, like, doubled or tripled the amount I make from, like, videos, and you're like, yo, you know, go do a live stream that takes no effort, and here's video money. Y'all are trying to pay for my YouTube videos. Thank you so much. Wow. That was crazy. Happy J 4th. I bought all the evolutions. Dang. Yeah, dude, you bought each $100 offer for me. Don't worry. I'm not buying the $100 offers or anything like that anymore. We should just be set to grind with Royale. If we spend like $10, we should be able to get all the evolutions. All right, so yeah, this deck, we're going to test this out and see how this works. I think that this might be really fun to just run Hog Rider, spam with Firecracker. This might be the best deck for the challenge, actually. Live streams goated? Yeah, live streams are really fun. Have you ever got top 100? I've been #1 in the world before, bro. And I finished top 100 in the world as well. I finished top 21 in the world, actually, on my account. Yo, yo, yo. Jake gonna spend all his money on his girlfriend? No cap? Nope. I don't spend any donation money on my girlfriend. Zero money from donations. I spend my YouTube revenue that I make that is not a part of donations on my girlfriend and myself, and also for my investments for the future and stuff like that. But donations, all that, as I've said before, that will all go directly into my content production, so then you guys know that if you're spending money on this, you're just going to see better videos. And I think that's a really cool way of doing it, you know? All the money from sponsorships, all the money from from donations, they go back into my editing, and then all the money that I make from the YouTube Google AdSense revenue, that goes directly back into my personal life. I'm not as good as you. I must buy. LOL, says Kai. Dude. He exclusively talks in $100 donations. I genuinely, I've never met someone like you before, and I would say you are a rare breed, man. $100 donations is his method of communication. I love you, man. I can't. I don't have a word for that. Oh, man. Jeez. Anyway, getting back to the game, I genuinely do believe right now that this deck might be a little bit better than I thought it would be. I was hoping that the Firecracker Hog Rider Evolution wouldn't be one of the better decks for the game. But here we are, realizing that it might be the best deck for the game mode. We literally went full circle, guys. The deck that no one likes is the deck that might be one of the best. Because assume opponents run spawners. Like everyone's running Furnace, everyone's running Goblin Hut. It gets fully countered by Earthquake, right? You have a building, so you're able to defend and feel safe against any type of big spam. Alternatively, you can go for a Hog Rider here, and the Hog Rider is going to get, like, hammered. Yeah, look at that. The Hog Rider just moves so much faster, and you can take full advantage of the... the dark rage circles or the dark elixir circles. So you know, from what I'm seeing, this deck is really, really strong. So I wouldn't, I probably wouldn't play much else. Maybe you could, but yeah, even though this guy's going to end up having Fly Machine Royal Hogs, which typically is a hard counter to this deck because, you know, if they've got Fly Machine, you can't necessarily counter it very effectively. Simply because Fly Machine, it doesn't die to any of your cards, right? So, Fly Machine you don't have Fireball for, you just have Earthquake, you just have all that other stuff. Dang, I've been beaten. I failed you, Jake. Super Saiyan's like $10 donut. It's like, Jake, I've been beaten. Oh my gosh. Dude, no, dude. Anyone that's watching the stream, y'all are supporting me like crazy. So, seriously, y'all the MVPs. Thank you. But seriously, Kai, I think that's like, how much money is that? Okay, so the chat revenue today is $500. Y'all paying for, like, I don't know. You're just trying to pay for all my videos right now. Y'all trying to pay for my entire production. You're like, yo, assembly line of videos. Let's go, Jake. Thank you so much, man. Oh. 8K videos? I know. We're gonna speedrun 8K videos. Facts. Seriously, this is such a good deck, though. This is such a good deck for the challenge. I would highly, highly, highly recommend you guys to do this. Also, my hair right now is more messy than it was on the boat ride that I took yesterday. So I did not play at all. I went to Bainbridge Island, which is right off the coast of Seattle. It was a day trip. Highly recommend anyone to go there if you want to, if you're close to Seattle. It's really fun. And I went there and I took a whole bunch of photos, and because like on the boat, you know, my hair was pretty messy, it was hard to get good photos. But right now, no breeze, but you guys are blowing me away with the donos and the support today. So I guess my hair is more messy. It, you know, it fit it, you know, that's the reason. You guys you guys are stronger than the gust of winds that were on the boat. All right, what are we gonna do? I think that everyone's kind of running the similar strategy. The cool thing is the Mighty Might. Oh, that Bomb Tower actually killed my... Bomb Tower did do double damage. Huh. Wait. I don't know. It's really hard to get like E-barbs and stuff inside the rage or inside the elixir. I thought wall breakers and bats and stuff like that would be better. I genuinely do think bats might be really, really good in this game mode. So it might be ideal for me to sub out the Ice Spirit for bats. So we can go Hog Rider bats. Because the bats die in one hit anyway, right? That's what we were talking about before. Or Evolved Skeletons? Question mark. What do you guys think of Evolved Skeletons? You can also run Dark Goblin in this. With Evolved Skeletons. I want to try that a little bit. I do want to try that. What are your guys' first impressions of Dark Goblin and, yeah, this is Dark Goblin. Or is the Evolved Firecracker just too good for us not to run? That's another possibility. Maybe it's too good for us not to run. You guys let me know. We're going to be testing out a lot of different things. I do want to see what we can do. Mighty Miner plus Log does kill the Hog Rider. But yeah, it's safe to say if you do want to win a lot of your games, you can just run this and it's like easy. Oh, the Mighty Miner's getting raged. Mighty Miner's raged. Okay. Okay, look at the Mighty Miner. Look at the Mighty Miner. Oh my gosh. This guy just got destroyed. Demolished. Bomb tower here. Bomb tower against the Hog Rider EQ is just so good. Even when he overspends, it's not enough. We're going for the Hog Rider with the Mighty Miner. Whenever we're in the rage, we love doing that. Earthquake here, and he's probably toast. GG. Yeah, if you guys just want to run like the safest deck, so far from what I've seen, having the bomb tower is really nice. Because if you don't have the building, your opponent goes in for the Dark Elixir card spammed at the river, you're just going to lose. There's no way to defend that. 100% GG then. I got you support all day. Thank you, man. Thank you for another huge donation. $30. Any good P.E.K.K.A decks that can be used at top ladder? I actually do have one good P.E.K.K.A deck that can be used at top ladder. You can go to my YouTube channel and you can look for... Actually, I can just post it in the chat. It says never before seen powerful P.E.K.K.A deck. You want to run that with Evolved Skeletons, and that deck works pretty well. You can also run Firecracker instead of one of the other anti-air cards or one of the cycle cards and run that as the evolution. But that would be the P.E.K.K.A deck that I would play. Your hair is more and more fresh every day. Thank you, WBMJ. Dang, man. Y'all are too nice. All right, so let's test it out. Let's do this. Skeleton's evolution. Oh, if you didn't know, you can hold down the card and then you can move it to the evolution spot. I learned that recently. Let's do this. And then put in a miner. All right, let's see if this deck works. I think this could be extremely fun. So Skeleton's fast cycle might be a even better play. Because the Skeletons die anyway, right? I beat Sleeping Static, who's in your clan. It made my day. He's an actual good player. Yeah, Sleeping Static is a great guy and an amazing player. He's one of my friends, so GG against him. We're going to go Skellies in the back, and we're just going to try to cycle these so that we can get the Skeleton just multiplying like crazy. What do you guys think? How fun will it be if we can 3-crown with Skeletons today? Because they're going to get, like, they're going to get the Elixir benefit for sure. I also should probably be running Bats instead of running Ice Spirit. I think. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Dude, shout to your boy, Kai. Kai, are you trying to fund my videos for an entire month right now? Like, serious question, bro. Serious question. Are you on a mission to fund my videos for an entire month? Huge shout out to Kai again. Dude, I have no words. I have no words. Oh, Kai out here bigger than Blizzard. Kai out here bigger than Epic Games. Kai out here bigger than any sponsorship. Kai's like, I can take them all, Jake. I can take them all. Don't you worry. Oh, it takes double damage. So if there's something in the rage spell, then you kind of want to drop, what was I going to say? It's not a bad decision to go and drop spells on those units, because they're going to die a lot faster that way. All right, let's see if we can get multiplied Skeletons up in here. Oh, it didn't work. Yeah, I need Bats. I need Bats. I need something. I probably want Bats and Snowball instead of Log, because the way but Log can kill Dark Goblins. I probably want Bats and Snowball. I probably just want one of them, honestly. Oh my gosh! Wait, that did so much damage. Mighty Miner died so fast, though. Sadness. We could run guards because they have a shield. Don't die, Dark Goblin. Rage is so good. Scariness. Wait. Oh, it just dies a snowball. It's so sad. All right, we got to go in for wall breakers here. I need to somehow take this tower, but at the same time defend. Oh! Oh! Wait. One of the wall breakers connected. We're not dead yet, guys. Oh, we're dead. That actually... Go back? Oh! Oh my gosh! I can't believe that just happened. I cannot believe what we just witnessed. I firmly believe Kai and all of you guys supporting and watching right now, y'all channeled this good luck. Y'all did it. Shout out to Super Saiyan, Ken Labar, Kai. Y'all did it. That's actually nutty. That is straight up insane. Let's go through our banners and see if we can get some good luck here too. We want one extremely rare one. If we can get one extremely rare one, I'd be so happy. Come on now. $50 again from Kai. Love you, dude. And then Sidar says, I religiously wait for your videos every day. Thank you for the huge donation there too. Dang. All right, so the Graveyard Gang. That one actually looks really cool. It's part of the rare. I love that. Graveyard's one of my main decks if you guys didn't know in Clash Royale. So huge W there. Hog Hammers. I feel like that's a common one, right? It's still really cool. I like the pattern because it's not some generic, like, I don't know, flower thing, right? It's an actual Hog Rider hammer, which if you like Hog Rider, you might like that. Giant Skeleton, okay. Not necessarily that good, but we can do one. I always gem one because 50 gems isn't that much. It's worth gemming that. It's not worth gemming more than that, though. I feel like the 100, it escalates so quick. All right, let's go and do this. Do this. Go to our banner box. Give me something good. Yo, the chains that bind. That's definitely an extremely rare one, right? Seriously, it isn't? I guess that's for the Phoenix. Interesting. I'm happy that we can just, like... The shop for season tokenins is actually pretty reasonable. Not gonna lie. Wow. Sponsorship all day win. Seriously, you are a sponsorship, man. You are a walking sponsor. Holy heck. Yo, we got it. That's the one I wanted. That is the one I wanted. That's extremely rare. Oh. How did it change that quickly? What do you guys think? Is the back too, like, fancy? I think the back, like, drowns out the skeleton. I think it's slightly too fancy. Let's change it a little bit. Go here. I think we can use this. I think that looks really cool. You guys let me know. Do you like that or not? I like the chains with the skeleton in the back. You be bubbling out here. That's dope. Yeah. Oh, sound's really messed up. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm going to fix it. Yeah, I'll turn off the sound for a second. Bro, deinstalled instantly? Yeah, I feel like he might have. Oh, look at that. The wall breakers just rushed through. Genuinely, I do vibe with this strategy. Like, I kind of like running fast cycle with Ice Spirit Skeletons so you can get more evolved skeletons on the field. You know what? Maybe I just changed Snowball instead of running, yeah, Snowball instead, right? Instead of Log, so I can knock back all the annoying Hog Riders, maybe knock back Balloons if it's crazy. I think that's probably the play because I haven't seen that much value with Log yet. Maybe I'm wrong, but it hasn't been benefiting me like crazy. I think Snowball might be slightly better. So we're just going to drop our skeletons again so we can get the evolution as quickly as we can. All right, let's do this. The skeletons will die in one hit anyway, so we want to protect them. Oh, that evolution ran out real fast. Or not evolution, the Dark Elixir ran out real fast. All right, we're going to try this. With a log, we should be fine. Wait, we should start, like, finishing that off with Dark Goblins, probably. Dark Goblin's gonna get raged. Oh, my goodness. That did so much. Probably not much more than it normally does, though, right? All right, let's do this. Ice Spirit Skeleton's Miner. So he's going to have Expos, so he's definitely going to be spamming Expos like a madman. We don't even kill the archers, which is kind of lame, but it is what it is. I think whenever you play against Expo, you generally want to bait out their log with the wall breaker so you can use the Dark Goblin and Mighty Miner. Let's just see if this works. He just ate it. Oh, no. Not looking good. But maybe it is. But maybe it is. Look at the Dark Goblin. It melted an entire Expo. Bro, I wasn't ready. All right, let's see. Can the evolved skeletons do it? No, they died. Ah, I really wanted that to work. I think evolved skeletons, if you can make it work, like if your opponent's running like a lumberjack deck, it's pretty cool. That was a terrible Mighty Miner. No one saw that. I'm sorry, Kai. I just donated to my opponent. Didn't mean to donate to the opponent. Didn't mean to throw some elixir his way. My bad. All right, I'm going to go for a Dark Goblin here, and then we can also follow through with the Mighty Miner or something. Jeez. Yo, wall breakers move so fast. I love it. I think wall breakers are definitely one of the top tier win conditions in this game mode. Have to be, right? Gotta be. And we win. Thank goodness Mighty Miner is so thick. Mighty Miner wasn't so thick that I think that would be a little bit different. No doubt. No audio? Yeah, no, I'll change the audio back. Audio is back. If I spend 50 gems on the season boost for the season tokens, is it just one day? It's just one day. It's not worth it. The only reason I did it is because you guys are watching live and I just kind of wanted to have something to play for so we can unlock more season tokens and then maybe get like one more thing. Wait. Yeah, if we gem it one more, then we would be able to unlock one more banner. I don't know if that's worth though. Let's see if we get anything from the from Royale. Do we collect anything from Royale? Not really, right? Yo, Royale, we don't get anything from. So you have to play ranked ladder to get Royale stuff, I guess. Kind of disappointing. I did play a lot of ranked ladder in the morning, but that is something just to have notes on. Also, as you guys can see, I don't know if you guys can see this or if you could see it earlier, but I have not used any of my elite wild cards yet. I have not leveled up a single card. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep having a good time. Make a video on a good mortar deck? Oh, I will be 100%. You're on mute? Yeah, my game audio is on mute, so sorry about that. But had to be done. Let's go for skeletons here with an Ice Spirit. The Ice Spirit should tank. No, the Electric Spirit's going to kill my skeletons. Sadness. Is everyone running Expo? Please tell me these people are not all running Expo. They don't want to make the game boring like that, do they? I respect Expo players. I just think that like Expo genuinely makes the game not as fun as some of the other stuff. So, oh, I thought that would. Did anyone else think that the Mighty Miner bomb would kill the skeleton barrel? Like, I had 100% confidence in that. Might have been a pretty bad decision. But I'm just going to throw it out there. 100% confidence in something I was completely unaware of. All right. I'm going to go for a miner. And it seems like he doesn't end up having Expo, so I can eat the damage on the other side and be okay. Oh, wait. This Ice Spirit's just going to die in one shot. Oh. I guess because the rage, it worked. Dark Goblin is so good because of the amount of damage it does is just crazy. I think Dark Goblin might be the best card in this game mode. I think Dark Goblin and Wall Breakers are probably the best two cards from what I've seen. Because Wall Breakers travel towards a tower and they have really good synergy. Alright, so those archers are not that bad for me. Skeletons aren't going to make their way to the tower, but maybe they would force out some elixir. Kind of cool if they did. Alright, so I have to go bomb tower on top of his skeleton barrel for -1 trade every time. But it is what it is. I was just pre-planting my bomb tower or just getting ready with it. He's going to have poison as well in his deck, so. Yo, dude, the Dark Goblin still kills. Nutty. Let's go and split this. Hopefully we can. One skeleton? No, it's gonna die. Oh, that's unfortunate. I want to get... I really want to get one evolved skeleton on the tower and just 3 crown. It's so fun to do that. Especially in this type of game mode. Is he gonna log? Probably not the right play, but it's okay for us. Bomb tower again. Because he's gonna have minor poison. I bet you this guy's decent at the game. I do like our deck more. Every time I expect it to be a graveyard. I'm not even gonna cap. I totally expect it to be graveyard. The poison just doesn't do that much damage. Notice the Dark Goblin putting in work. Crazy. Okay, I bet I can make a comeback here, guys. We're not missing the log. We didn't miss the log. All right, we can go wall breakers here. I don't think they're going to connect, but... Oh! No way did that connect! Okay, we're going to go skeletons preemptively. He's going to have to go in for... oh, wait. Does that hit my entire... No, that doesn't take me out. I was like, if the mini packet did double damage and took out my tower, that would be like the... That would be... Oh, man. Utter devastation. Like, there's no words for that. So I do vibe with this deck a lot. I actually think that the Dark Goblin in the Dark Elixir game mode is better than an Evolved Firecracker. You guys might say I'm stupid. Let me know in the chat. What do you guys think? I was shrugging at the Dark Goblin. I think it's actually goated. Y'all were right. Whoever at the chat at the very start was like, Jake, Dark Goblin's good. You were right, and it took me, how long did it take me to figure that out? 47 minutes. 47 minutes to listen to you. Whoever that was, you're the GOAT. We can rewind and watch that and see, but thank you so much for letting me know. Swap bomb with Furnace? We could. Guy, the donator of the year? Yeah, seriously. Dude, I don't think I've ever been donated that amount of money in my life on one stream. Has never happened. Has never happened before. So thank you so much, man. My man made history out here. He made history. There was one time that Mr. Beast came in my channel and he said if you say that you're PewDiePie, you're gonna get like $5,000. But I got scammed because someone like in my PayPal, they like registered a donation that was fake. So I didn't think that was Mr. Beast because the day before someone put like a $3,000 donation in and they're like, jump on your bed. If you guys remember the throwback, I had a bed in my room and I was like living in kind of like an attic. That was when I was with my parents, like in Boston a long time ago. And I had a fake donation. So when Mr. Beast came in the next day, of course I'm not going to expect it to be really Mr. Beast. I thought the same guy was like fake donating and fake trolling me. So it was through Streamlabs, so that was the issue why it happened like that. But yeah, it was kind of crazy. Also, guards are really good in this game mode as well. They might be better than Mighty Miner, but I kind of want to have Mighty Miner so I have that reliability on defense and that sturdiness if I need it. You feel me? You feel me, my dudes? Oh, Kai's money made me delusional. No, dude, I really do think skeletons. I do think skeletons and wall breakers are really good in this game mode. I don't think I'm delusional about that. Look at the wall breakers. Wall breakers clapping down, telling you that you're wrong, telling you better respect them. Okay, watch. Let me do this. Ice Spirit, Dark Goblin. If this Dark Goblin because the Dark Goblin is super long range, most of the time it's gonna run eventually into a what is it called? Into the Dark Elixir zone. Notice how the Firecracker just doesn't shoot very fast. So the Firecracker doesn't get the big benefit that we get with the Dark Goblin and then the Wall Breakers. Oops. Oh, 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 sadness. That's so lame. He got me, dudes. Well, he didn't win this game, but he got me to not do what I wanted. I was hopeful that it would work. Oh my gosh, the Dark Goblin's still alive and it's getting raged up again. It's so unfair. I love it. Dark Goblin's actually a win condition. In this deck, it's a literal win condition. I'm not even capping. I'm not even capping. I'm not even capping. This is the best deck for the challenge. There's no doubt. Like, I'm not even playing well. I'm kind of screwing around, having a good time. Meanwhile, people are popping off with Evolved Firecrackers, and I'm like, bro, who needs an Evolved Firecracker when you got what I got? No! Mighty Miner raged up, dude. That's what happened to, that's what happened for me, and now it happened against me. I just needed one more miner hit. One more shovel slap, guys. Give some F's in the chat. Get some F's in the chat. Mighty Miner is so good in this game mode. I was unaware. I was unaware. I'm an unsophisticated sir, unaware by the of the Mighty Miner's damage potential. That was insane. Seriously, Mighty Miner is crazy. I'm glad that we're learning, though. Oh, he's got the strats. He's got the strats. He's got the strats. Wait, are people starting to run my deck? People are starting to run my deck, guys. No! CYV, he found it. He found the superb strategy. How dare you? Broke too soon? FFF? Yeah. Sadness. 100%. I love you guys. All right, we're going to go Dark Goblin here. We're going to be able to finish that off. Also, I'm probably going to end up making a YouTube video on some meme thing that Clash Royale did that was wrong. Also, Dark Goblin's inside corner. If you guys did or did not notice that, I want to point that out. Inside corner Dark Goblins will be able to snipe a building without getting targeted by your opponent's Princess Tower. It's really big. But yeah, I'm going to show you guys. I'm probably going to have something on my second channel, which is called More Tag, showing one of the things that Clash Royale messed up on with the evolutions, because there's something big that a lot of people don't know about. Royal Giant can hit air cards. So I'll be showing that on my second channel, which is called More Tag. Check that out if you haven't already. More Tag on YouTube. All right, so we're going to eat the Dark Goblin. Oh, that's a lot of damage. All right. Okay. Yes, sir. We're coming out to play. All right, we can go for skeletons evolved in the back and split them up on both sides and then hopefully make something happen. So do the skeletons kill? Oof. Wait, he used his log, though. Wait, the skeletons are still alive. Some of the skeletons are still alive. They were still alive for a while. He's down so much elixir. He spent all of his elixir there. He's going to lose his Mighty Miner to our Mighty Miner, for sure. And then he lost the skeletons. That's awesome. If you didn't know, you can usually drop skeletons here and be okay, but I wasn't able to, unfortunately. We go wall breakers. He's going to have to go bomb tower, which is not ideal. It's a negative trade for him all day long. Going to log here for safety. I don't know if he's going to pre-log skeletons, and he does. It looks like we walk with a W. Yo, we got him. Let's go, guys. Hell yeah. That's what we like to see. Solid stuff. Hang in there. Enlightened. Yeah. I'm glad we got this, you know. I did not expect to build our own deck. I thought we would have to use the Firecracker deck, but this is so much better. This is infinitely better. Infinitely better. And you also want logs so you can kill your opponent's Dark Goblins, because I feel like Dark Goblin's going to be in the meta more than balloons. So you're going to probably want to have log. The log is really, really good. I don't think the deck's that robust. You say that every single time, keep it coming. No matter what deck I'm playing, you always say L deck, or you always say stuff like that. When, in reality, man, if you look at my season finish last time when you said it was a bad deck, well, it let me finish top of the world, and I'm not even like the best player in the world, you know? I still finished top 1,500 without even trying, and then I didn't play the last day. And then this deck, as you can see, I've won almost all my games. So I think the deck's really good. So yeah, man. Suspend belief until you actually see the deck in action. Or when you see results, you can't really ignore them, you know? All right. We're going to go in for a Dark Goblin here, and then should be able to go through like Miner and Wall Breakers. Robust is an L. Robust is also an L as well. You're right. Because your units will take double the amount of damage, and having things that have high health aren't necessarily very smart, because Obviously, you want to deal a lot of damage, and you want to take the benefit of the rage, or the you want to take the benefit of the Dark Elixir without really having the negative. My skeletons will die in one hit anyway, but they're going to get double the amount of damage, so that's a huge benefit, right? Same thing with Dark Goblin. Dark Goblin, gonna die pretty quick, but it will end up doing a lot more damage when it gets into the rage thing. And it's got fast speed, so it can take advantage of the fast speed. So just taking in consideration that, this deck works really, really well. I think it's way better than any other deck I tried. All right, we're going to go Wall Breakers here in Minor. And Skeleton Army is going to be smart from our opponent, but it's going to be okay. Let's try to go for a Dark Goblin, and then maybe get away with a Log, and then an Ice Spirit. Ooh, that Skeleton King is going to be spicy. That Ice Spirit didn't jump onto what we wanted it to. We wanted to jump on the Skeleton King, guys. Not good. Not good. If we froze the Skeleton King, that would be a different story. But fortunately for us, we still end up having the Dark Goblin counter pushing. Maybe we can bait out the Log. Okay, we get a Dark Goblin from our opponent. So I'm not going to spend any extra elixir here. Guy alive. I have to go Bomb Tower so we can keep our skeletons alive a little bit longer. I wonder if that was worth it. Dude, that Dark Goblin just did so much damage. Seriously crazy. Arrow's a bit annoying, but it is what it is. Go Log. Ah! Try to win the battle here. Arrows on my Dark Goblin is really starting to become obnoxious. Pre-log a Skeleton Army. Oh, he doesn't drop it where I thought he would. This guy's really smart. He played that extremely well. It looks like our Mighty Miner doesn't work so well into all these bait cards. All these bait decks that are floating around. The Mighty Miner doesn't do super well there. Compared to like a Skeleton King. The Skeleton King in the bait mirror matchup might be better, but I like the Mighty Miner more. Because when the Mighty Miner locks out of the tower, it's incredibly satisfying. Where'd you get the name Tag? Oh, it was a joke from, it was a joke. Are you watching? No, of course not. I'm streaming right now, Super Saiyan. What do you think about Boom Arena? I think the graphics are too bad for me to want to play it. Why not Graveyard then? Because Graveyard doesn't always run. So Graveyard gets directly on tower. So you're not going to be able to go run through the Dark Elixir to collect the benefit. So since Graveyard doesn't collect the benefit all the time, it's not really a smart decision to run. However, they are fragile cards, so it's cool, but it's not necessarily going to get the benefit at all points of time, so it's not worth it. No. We're not going to get anything there. You can activate King Tower quite nicely with the Firecracker, though, so I'll take that. All right, solid. Looking good. Looking good. All right, so I can go in for a minor wall breakers if I want. I can also cycle skeletons. I generally think of this type of situation, whenever you're playing, you want to just chill a little bit. How dare you insult Boom Arena? Hey, dude, Boom Arena still seems like a pretty okay game. Like, it's not bad. I like the fact that everything's even levels, but personally, I'm not going to, like, lie to you guys. If I don't like the graphics of something, I'm not going to, like, say, hey, yo, dude, I'm going to play this and, like, run something that I don't. That's just what I do, man. I don't really take, like, I don't take fully dedicated video sponsorships on games that I don't play personally. And then also I don't do, I don't really sugarcoat my thoughts on games. All right, let's go for a miner here. Oof. Well, I guess we can eat the Firecracker because it's not going to do that much damage. But yeah, I would hope you guys would appreciate that. Obviously, sponsorships, the 60-second ones, sometimes you got to just do what you got to do to create content for, like, a lot of those 60-second ones, like, those are all free-to-play games. But long-term, like, full videos, I'm not going to sit down and play a game for hours and then, like, you know, lie and be like, yo, I love this game. Like, I'm not going to do that. A lot of times I'll just, like, take 60-second sponsorships about games that are coming out, and I'll be like, hey, guys, here's a game that's coming out. You can play it if you want. You can download it in the description, and it's a free-to-play game, so you see what the gameplay is like, and if you don't like it, then you don't have to play it. But I'm not going to, like, I don't upload videos on my channel or about, like, dedicated stuff unless I actually like the game. For instance, Auto Chess was so fun. That was probably my favorite sponsor that we've done. Anyway, getting back to the game. So Ice Spirit, my wall breakers. Dark Goblin here. The Mega Knight doesn't even kill them. Yup. So it's nice to have the Mighty Miner in this matchup, right? If you have Skeleton King, it's going to be way harder to kill the Mega Knight. Like, hypothetically, if your opponent's got Mega Knight, you don't want to be sitting there with the Skeleton King. I guess sometimes matchups do matter a little bit more than you would expect, but also kind of cool to say, hey, I could have won the last game if I played perfect, and I didn't play perfect. Log here, and then we can go in for Skeletons, and we can go in for this, and we can go for a Dark Goblin. I want the Skeletons to walk. I want the Skeletons to win me the game. Please, let's go! Skeletons! Larry with the carry. He was extraordinary. Let's go. Will you ever do a video with your girlfriend? I did. If you type in SirTag girlfriend on YouTube, there's a video with her. It was actually auto chess. She kind of liked it. And we played it. Also, I hear mouse clicks. I don't play on PC. I do not play on PC. My desktop audio should be off as well, so I don't know where you're hearing the mouse clicks. Hey, Tag, you're my favorite YouTuber. Thanks, man. Are you so good? I play a lot. So, I mean, I'm not like the best player in the world. I'm a top 1,000 and 2,000 player in the world end of season. Early season, I can be much higher. I can be top like 500 whenever I want early season. But 1,000, 2,000 in the world end of season. So, that's what my my real skill level is if you don't know. I just play the game a lot. I learn from my losses and from mistakes. You make a lot of mistakes. You play terribly sometimes. And then you get better and you realize what doesn't work. And you don't do that anymore. And you start doing what works. Yo, both wall breakers connected. You know, I'm really happy we created this deck. It's so fun. This is definitely one of my favorite game modes that we've played. Even though it's simple, right? It's like a raged arena. But it's like random rage arena. And also on top of that, it allows you to run cards that aren't necessarily the best cards in the game right now. For instance, Dark Goblin is way worse than the Firecracker that's evolved in regular game modes. But look at the Dark Goblin right now. It killed half of a Mega Knight, ate the tower alive, and put us in a pristine position to potentially win this game. Just something to keep in mind that, you know, cool game mode for sure. I want to get wall breakers down. I don't know if I can. If we can go and kite. Yo, look at that defense. Tell me that wasn't clean and you'd be lying to yourselves. That was filthy. I had no elixir. I had 4 elixir and I defended against a Mega Knight and a Mega Knight, a Mini P.E.K.K.A, a Goblin Gang, and then also a Night Witch. 4 elixir against half HP Mega Knight, and then I guess you had 8 elixir as well. So that was like, I don't know, like let's say 13 elixir versus 4, and I was able to defend that. Crazy. Insane. That's what this deck does. Oh, wait, watch this, guys. I'm gonna go for a Mighty Miner here. I think this might be pretty funny. Because it's raged up already, right? Is this gonna lock on the tower raged up still? Oh, it wasn't raged up still. I wanted that badly. Okay, I might take a ton of damage. If I might, I know I will. But maybe we can still stay alive. The Skeletons are putting in work. Can we kill the Mega Knight? I 100% overcommitted. But we're still alive. Let's go, baby. We got this. I really should have tried to take his other tower. I wanted to flex a little bit. But I guess it's higher quality content for you guys, more games. He's got Fireball too, right? Why is he not Fireballing? Oh, there it is. No! Both connect? Nice. Log here to kill the Goblin Gang? Cool. Alright, we're still going to win this. I believe. Oh, the Dark Goblin's raged up in the middle! No way! Dude, the Mighty Miner just killed it. The Mighty Miner just killed that thing. It's crazy. Oh my gosh, we're going to get a huge log value. Dude. I'm so happy this game lasted longer because it's like massively more fun now. I'm gonna Mega Knight, so I can't do much. Okay, we need to stop him from 3 crowning, which should be pretty possible. Dark Goblin locked onto the tower. Oh my gosh. Dude. Raphael is usually a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, but we were a Sinister Sir and assassinated him. We were speeding all around the map, and I cannot believe that we got him there. I felt like the real ninja. That was insane. That was such a fun game too. The Dark Goblin in this game mode is incredibly good. And I like Mighty Miner in almost every single situation. The only time that Mighty Miner is a bit worse is when you're playing against a lot of bait cards. Like, let's say you play against Miro's Skeleton Barrel, and you miss a Skeleton Barrel, and you got your Mighty Miner. So Mighty Miner doesn't work as well into bait cards, but that's the only time we've lost, really. And this one I could have won if I played better. And this one I could have won if I played better. But the Skeleton King was the big issue. And I don't think Skeleton King's that good in this game mode, to be real with y'all. Likely going to be a lot of people running Mega Knight or running a lot of, like, you know, fast cycle cards like Hog Red or Earthquake. And you're going to be able to beat them all with the Dark Goblin that gets the Dark Elixir. So a ton of fun. By far the best deck for this game mode is this one. And if you don't have Evolved Skeletons, you can maybe run Goblins or Bats or maybe even Guards. I would probably run Guards if you don't have Evolved Skeletons. You could also run, like, maybe Barbarians Evolved if you really wanted to, and then run Guards instead of Mighty Miner. That works as well. So lots of cool things that you could do. Let's go through our past Royale and claim everything that we have before we end the stream. Also, I just want to say thank you guys. Everyone that's here, everyone that spent the time to be here, I love y'all. Huge shout out again to Kai and Super Saiyan. But seriously, Kai with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. That's all going to go back into the videos and make it so much better. If you guys enjoyed this, make sure to drop a like on the video. Subscribe for daily videos or streams at 3 p.m. Eastern every single day. So there will be a stream or a video again tomorrow, and you guys can count on me because that's how it's going to be. I've done that for over 3 years, and I haven't deviated. There's always been an upload on this channel for the past 3-4+ years, which is not something that most people can say. I love you guys, and yeah, good luck in the Dark Elixir Challenge. Let me know down below in the comment section what decks you guys used, and also get ready for the challenge that's going to be coming out 3 days from now. Every single time that there is a challenge, I will end up having a live stream showing how to beat it and showing the best deck to play. The very first time that the event comes out, it's always going to be a live stream like today where I figure out the best deck. And then when the challenge happens, we just cruise through the challenge and wreck everyone. So definitely take the time to do that if you haven't already. And yeah, let's see if we can get more stuff. Give me a champion. Give me a champion. We didn't get any champions, but it is what it is. Solid stuff, fun games, good vibes. Again, here's the best deck for the challenge. No matter when you're watching, no matter where you're watching, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Check out the pinned comment as well if you want to see the deck that I used to push to 1,500 in the world as well. I know I talked about this earlier. So this is the deck that I used to finish 1,500 in the world last season. And then I didn't play the last day of the season because I took the entire day off and chilled with my friends and family and girlfriend. And then yeah, I got 1,800 in the world last season with that deck. So there will be a video and a stream as well in the pinned comment showing how to play this deck and how to push to the top of leaderboards. I'll see you guys later.